Hi everyone! In this video I'm going to do a sketchbook tour. I actually use two sketchbooks and go back and forth between them a lot, so I'm going to show you a little bit of both of them. And just to say, these are not full of pretty or finished drawings. It's very much a workbook and what I use to design my nesting doll sets. I'll show you how I go from a sketch to a finished painted set of nesting dolls. So we'll start with this big one, which is A3, and the smaller green one is A4. These sketchbooks are a Pink Pig brand, which I think the quality is pretty good and it suits what I need. So straight away, these are thumbnail sketches. They're super rough and they're just for getting my ideas down for some nesting dolls. Up here is a Harry Potter set, which I haven't painted yet. But you can see over here are some sketches for Moana. There's Maui and Tamatoa. So I'll go from these super rough sketches to these more finished designs on this page. Here's Tamatoa and Maui again. I'll show you the finished nesting doll next to the sketch. And Maui as well. You can see I drew the hook and the hand separately. And then over on this side is Moana and her grandma. That's Moana. With the hand separate again. And her grandma is over here. Next, this is just some sketches of pirate ships. I had this idea for a series of things in bottles. I ended up just doing this one, which is inspired by Monkey Island. It's LeChuck's ship. Turned out okay, but I haven't done any more of them since. Again, here are some more Monkey Island sketches. Maybe you can tell I like this game a lot. These were for a set of nesting dolls that I painted of the women of Monkey Island. So here's Morgan Le Fay, and this is the Voodoo Lady. This is based on Tales, and this one is her design from The Curse of Monkey Island. Then this is Elaine, Carla, and Kate Capsize. Some more Monkey Island sketches. You've got Stan and Guybrush. And these Hermans were based on the special edition concept art. I actually ended up using this version of Guybrush for a nesting doll. I don't have the nesting doll here, but I'll put up a picture so you can see. Then over here is a bit more of the Moana nesting doll set. This is Te Fiti with Te Ka on the back. And again, here's the finished doll. Okay, here are my finished pencil designs for the Women of Monkey Island set. You can see that I draw a lot of the arms and accessories separately, so I do that. And then I scan them into my computer and attach the arms and accessories, clean up the designs, and do some basic coloring. This is a printout that I used as reference when I was painting. And this is the final doll. I actually much prefer the drawing of the face in this case, but in general I think it's a pretty good doll. And then Elaine here. Again, I prefer the drawing, but oh well. And here's Carla. Moving on, some more hand sketches for various dolls. These ones here I used for a doll of Stan from Monkey Island. I used to really hate drawing hands. I think that's a common problem, but now I actually quite enjoy the challenge. Here's some more hand and arm sketches. This is for a LeChuck nesting doll. I think it's quite tricky to get the arms and the hands to look good on a nesting doll. I used to not include them at all, but now I'm just going to keep trying and experimenting, and hopefully I'll get to a point where I think they look good. Some more Monkey Island sketches. This is Elaine. For this Elaine, I tried a different style to the one that I used a few pages back. This originally was a page that I set up for the Moana designs. You can see I wrote down all the Moana names, but it ended up just being a random Monkey Island sketch page. And then some more. This is Elaine's arm, and the Voodoo Lady's arm, and some inventory bits for Guybrush. I had actually just watched Encanto, and I was thinking of painting an Encanto nesting doll set. This is a super quick sketch of Abuela. And then some more rough sketches of fortune tellers. I think that this would be a really cool set to do sometime soon. And now onto my designs for my Grim Fandango nesting doll set. There's Domino, Salvador. Ava was originally going to be in the set, but I ended up going with Olivia instead. I'll bring in my other sketchbook here to show you how I neatened up these sketches. Salvador and Domino here. Salvador was originally going to be holding a pigeon, but I changed that to just a salute in the end. This is the colored in version of Salvador with the pigeon. And then this is the finished doll. Over here is Hector and Meche. Originally she held a bouquet of flowers, but then I thought maybe that was a bit weird in the context of the game. So for this colored in version, you can see I changed it to her holding her handbag instead. I also skipped out including her necklace for the final painted one. I really like how she turned out. I always try to make the design flow around the shape of the doll as much as possible. I try to avoid just a flat 2D design painted on the front. You can see I just design a front and a back, and then I kind of freestyle the sides when I'm painting to make everything fit together. Okay, here's Manny's initial drawings, super rough, and then a cleaned up version. The colored in version. And the finished doll. You can see I switched the scythe around, otherwise it was over his face. I feel that you do need to be really flexible when you're painting. The 2D design is never going to translate exactly onto the 3D form. Then finally for the Grim Fandango set is Glottis. Again, his arms are drawn separately here. Mechi's arms are here as well. And then he becomes this. And then this. With the final doll like this. I didn't include the tire in the end, but everything else is pretty similar. Now onto my current project, which is an Elden Ring set. Really rough sketches here. And then a little bit neater. This is Radahn, who I then neatened up a little bit more to look like this. Then I scanned this design, assembled all the pieces on my computer, and colored it in. Still quite rough, it's really just a reference for painting. This is how far I've got so far on this one. It's definitely not finished by a long way. I've got a lot more work to do. Then, once I finish Radahn, I have the rest of the set designed and ready to go. Again, here's the really rough initial sketches, which I've then cleaned up here. I'm actually really excited for Renala's design. I'm gonna try something a little bit different with her hat. And of course, Rykard. So super rough sketch here, just to get an idea of the composition and the elements I want to include. And then this is my refined sketch. It's quite detailed for me, but it's still way more simplified than the game. Once I'm done painting Radahn, I will get started on Rykard. The plan is to have some more videos up soon showing the painting of these two guys, and then the rest of the set after that. So that's about everything I can show you. Any suggestions of what you'd like to see next, be sure to let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.